This is your pal, Gadget Sal. And of course, that's not my real voice, but it is me, your pal Sal, guys. And what we have today is a few Japanese kitchen items, and we're going to rate them from 0 to 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, but it's only one test, that's all. So let's get this started.
Gadget Sal.
Welcome back to Gadget Sal, guys, and of course we have 4 more Japanese kitchen gadgets today, and the first one's going to be this one right over here. This, what it actually is a sesame seed grinder. So you put whole sesame seeds that have been roasted, and then you grind it on top of whatever you want. And let's see how this works. So we're going to take off the top here, like this, I would think. There is the opening there, and of course it has instructions on the inside. All in Japanese, so I will not understand this. Right inside the container, right over here. There we go. All of that right inside. I'm not going to fill the whole thing up because, yeah, that would be a lot of sesame seed, and I'm not going to grind that much right now. So we're going to put the top back on. It just screws on. Just like that. By the way, it is all made out of plastic, every single thing. Turn it upside down like this, and then you start grinding. Oh, wow. A lot comes out. Let's do it again so you guys can see how that is working, and a lot of it is coming out actually, so it's grinding a lot of it at one time. It ground up a lot of sesame seed, this little thing. Whoa. So it also has a top, so just when I dropped it, this thing came off. So this is a top. You're supposed to take the top off and then you're supposed to grind. Oh wow, now it's a lot easier. So it also has an opening at the bottom here, guys, which I did not see. I thought this was part of the mechanism. It is, but it's just a cover to cover up that hole at the bottom. So you actually have to take this off. You see, I even learned something as I'm filming these videos. That's a lot of ground up sesame seed. We're just going to grind some up here, and look at how much comes out. This is a lot. The smell is amazing, by the way. And then you put the cover back on, and it snaps on, and there it is. I do see a few whole seeds there, but you have to remember that sesame seed is pretty small already. It actually ground up a lot of this sesame seed here. A 6.3. For me, it's a 6.3 because it leaves quite a bit of few whole sesame seeds that come out. I do like the angle. The angle is kind of weird on this thing, but I do like it because it makes it comfortable once you turn it upside down and you start spinning it, which is pretty cool. I do like that. It's about, I don't know, a 30 to 70% ratio. 30% unground, 70% ground. And of course, it is all made out of plastic except for this, which is the screw. This is the top, so after you're done, you just basically put this right on top, and it covers the hole where the ground up sesame seeds come out from. So 6.3, I think that's a good score for what it does for leaving some whole seeds. Next one. By the way, guys, if you're liking what you're seeing so far, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss any more future gadget videos. Now let's continue with this one right over here, which is a scoop or a fork or salad tong. So we're going to piece this together and we're going to show you what it is. And here we go, guys. It comes in 2 pieces here, and like I said, you can either have a fork here and serrated edge, and at the bottom here you have holes, so that way if there's sauce or soup or something, you can just let it seep out. Or you can also have some sort of spoon. It also has a serrated edge. They come separate, as you guys can see, and you're supposed to piece it together. So as you can see here, we're going to piece it together this way, upside down, press it in here, go up, and we're ready to go, ready to rock and roll. And I hope that it was supposed to snap, because if not, I broke it. But yeah, it was supposed to snap. It's my first time doing this. And what these are, guys, of course, salad tongs. So we're going to use these tongs as if we were grabbing something off of a tray. So check this out. You can grab broccoli and another piece of broccoli there. Let's say if you want a flat piece of carrot. Here's a flat piece of a carrot here. Now let's say if I wanted to use the jabbing action, I'm pretty sure you can too. Hopefully it's not that frozen. And as you can see, we jabbed the fork part into the carrot. It did grab it right over here. And these are frozen, by the way, and it does work. So I do like that. Or you can actually scoop stuff from the bottom, and you can get multiple pieces by scooping. So I can scoop, and we can grab multiple pieces of whatever it's going to be. A 7.2, guys. I think that's a very good score for what this does. I like that it comes apart. You have 2 pieces to work with. You have one scoop here with also a serrated edge, so you can actually cut into things. And you have a scoop that has holes here. It also has a fork part and it's serrated. But what I really like is that when you piece these together like this, it snaps and you have yourself a pair of tongs that are very flexible. And the next one right over here, guys, is a ladle. You're supposed to, as you can see in the picture here, scoop up whatever you want and then drain out anything that you want. This thing looks kind of weird. So when you look at it this way, it doesn't look that bad, but when you look at it sideways, as you guys can see, it has holes there on top of the ladle. And of course, it's relatively short. It's not that big. Inside, that's the inside, as you guys can see. So it scoops up all the way up to here, and then you drain out whatever liquid right on top here where the holes are at. Scoop it up. Let's say you have a few pieces there, but you only want a few pieces of whatever that is, vegetables or meat. You go to the side, and it drains out all the liquid. Check it out, guys. A ladle full of vegetables. This is really nice. I didn't think it was going to work that good, but it does. So we're going to scoop a big pile here. Drain out, drain out, drain out again, drain out again. This ladle is full of vegetables. Check this out. And there is no, I don't think there is. We're going to take it out one by one so we can see if there's any soup left inside. Barely anything inside. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's barely anything. A few drops left over. We're going to try it again, guys, and I'm going to show you. Let's see if you can do just the broth itself. And here we go. Just broth itself without having to get any. Yep. Check it out. Only broth. You can get only broth without having to get any of the chicken or any of the vegetables. But if you do happen to want vegetables or chicken without the broth, you just block it off there. You go to the side just a little bit and it removes all the broth. Check it out, guys. Almost all dry. I'm going to give this fantastic ladle, guys, an 8.1. I like how you can block off vegetables and all the broth will come from the bottom into the ladle and you can just get only broth if that's what you want. Or you can scoop up a big scoop of chicken or vegetables or whatever you want and drain out all the broth. Has that little blocker and it'll keep everything inside and you'll just have basically dry vegetables or chicken if that's all you want. And it is made out of very hard plastic. So I think it's going to be very difficult for you to break this, but it's long enough if you use a very small pot, you can just reach in and grab what you want or leave what you want. By the way, guys, if you're liking what you're seeing so far, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss any more future gadget videos. Now let's continue with this one right over here, which is the Luncheon Meat Slicer. And this thing is gigantic. It's for, of course, luncheon meat like Spam. And you can do avocados and eggs. What I'm going to do right now is a piece of Spam and some eggs. So we're going to open this up and we're going to check this out. Pretty gigantic, I would say. This is my hand here. And yeah, this thing is pretty big. It covers up my hand. It has a pretty neat little handle right over here so you guys can easily carry it around. You put this back this way. And this is what slices everything out. So it has 10 of these wire cutters, so it's supposed to make, I guess, 11 slices, but we're gonna see. This over here, the plastic base, this is made out of all metal here, and the plastic base is at an angle, slice over, and it cuts it. We're gonna put the egg right in here, and we're gonna start closing it, and we're just gonna do it really quick. Wow, these things are perfectly sliced. 6 slices. I do like that. And the thickness on these slices, I think are perfect. Not too thin and not too thick. We're going to put 2 eggs inside and let's see if it does 2 eggs. There's 2 eggs in there and we're just going to slice them really quick. 3, 2, 1. 11 slices. Perfectly cut. I don't know what it is about them, but I do like this. This is a pretty cool slicer. And the whole egg here, all sliced. Pretty sure you guys can see that. All the way through. There was no hang-ups all the way through. Big piece of Spam. I guess we'll do it this way. We'll stand it up and let's see if it'll do it. As you guys can see, we're going to go right through it. Man, this thing is really thick. It's kind of hard to cut through, but it's cutting through it. But it is pretty thick. There we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Perfect slices. Wow. The advertisement is right. 11 perfect cut. Perfectly cubed. Check this out. As you guys can see, it's already cut. So we're going to cut it the other way. That way we can see if we can get long, thin slices. And all we have to do is just go through it. And we're going to let this go through. The last one slipped out. It's okay. Whoa. Wow. Check this out. That's a lot of Spam. This is the way it looks on the gadget itself, right over here. Perfectly cubed, rectangular pieces. I do like that. That's pretty cool. And it's just a lot of Spam. a 9.3. It does cut a perfect 11. We've seen that. And it also cuts it the other way once you turn it around. Many slices, many pieces. It did the Spam perfectly and it did the eggs perfectly. And I do like that it has this handle here, easy carry handle, right? And then it's going to be extremely easy to clean because the slots are pretty big. You guys can see, I can see right through the slots. And the wires, they're pretty well separated, so they're going to be very easy to scrub off. What I also like, and why I'm giving it a 9.3, is that when you press it down, there is no hang-ups. Like side to side, if I go to the side a little bit, it barely hangs up just a little bit. There really is no hang-up unless you're going to really twist it to the side. But other than that, right down the center, all the time. Guys, this is your pal Gadget Sal here again, and these were just a few Japanese kitchen gadgets you can purchase right now. My favorite one, 2 of them this time, were the tongs right over here, and the perfect Cut 11 Luncheon meat slicer right over here. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any more future gadget videos. Comment down below and check out this video right over here to see some more gadgets tested and scored. And remember, one test, that's all. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.